What up, tribe? It's your girl Raji, and I'd like to welcome you to the Kush Concierge, something for the people, where the evolved hustler comes to learn more about Hoodoo, tarot, culture, astrology, and everything in between. I hope the day is treating you guys well. As you know, it's Saturday, ruled by Saturn. So on this day, generally, the energy is in removal, cord cuttings, releasing grief, releasing addictions, and really just tapping into the wisdom of your ancestors and your spirit guides. Remember to ask for elevated ancestors, though, because, all skin folk ain't kinfolk. Now, with that being said, if you want to do any, type of cord cutting work or any type of speaking with your spirits and your guides, the best time to do this, according to King Solomon, not just what I think personally, is going to be during Saturn's hour. So that's a good day to summon the spirits, obviously your ancestors and your elevated guides, who not necessarily the people you would summon on a Mars day, which are the people you want to go to war for, the battle people. Let me see. Now, I'm gonna zoom. Yeah, today is again a great day to do protective wards and do some uncrossing or removals. This could be as simple as saying a prayer out the Bible, with your little incense burning. And I say that because a lot of people feel like, I see a lot of people like, oh, you got to do this and you say you got to do that. I mean, depending on the level of your team, depends on how deeply you're going to step into something. You feel me? I'm also seeing a lot of people like saying, oh, the solar eclipse is just the moon stepping in front of the sun, and don't be swayed by Mercury retrograde. It's all in how you do it. I love the concept of teaching how to alchemize energy, and that's why I like to let y'all know what's going on. People who don't buy into certain aspects of astrology or spirituality on a certain level, like I said, however you get deep into it, that's your team. But people who kind of always side eye and got some smart shit to say about it per se, I kind of look at them weird, because this is an ancient practice, and this is something that people have been studying and utilizing for years and years and years. This isn't some new age spirituality type thing. So, ain't no wrong with that, because once upon a time, something was the first something that was done. I'm a very, open-minded person, and I see things from all levels. But, I'm not finna sit up here and, cap to you. There are certain days and certain times during which certain things are more favorable to do, and some are not. That's why on that Farmer's Almanac, which they don't print for spiritual purposes, they print the Farmer's Almanac for people who are planting and who are farmers, literally. We just switched it and developed it into the Hoodoo Almanac, because at the end of the day, you're growing, you're evolving, you're doing things within your life and your career every day. If you look at the actual traditional almanac, on even just Astro Seeker, you to look up the Farmer's Almanac, you'll see, it'll tell you, is today a great day to do this surgery, and doctors listen to that shit. Doctors follow that particular thing because certain days rule certain areas of the body, certain time spans. They're not going to do no surgeries. I think, and don't quote me, I had to pull out my other little book, but certain surgeries, they're going to tell you, don't be operating on no new moon. Don't be operating on no type thing. So just do your own research, because it's a lot of interesting energy floating around social media, and I can only believe it's because of what's going on. And like they say, it is Mercury retrograde, it's optical illusion. It is based on your perception of things and how you take them in. So I just feel like that's a key for me to say, if your ass is sitting up here listening to that rah-rah and you know better and you fall for that shit, and you don't plan, you don't maneuver, you don't pray, you don't get yourself in alignment, you don't, set the table for you to like excel, you're gonna just rely on certain things. I mean, just know, remember the what Mercury retrograde represents. So you see all these people, these truth tellers and these spinners and saying certain shit, and I'm like, don't get caught up. Don't get caught. Like my subconscious mind is like, don't get caught up. Don't get caught up. Now, obviously, I'm not buying into any mass hysteria or anything of that nature, but you can't lie and say that some weird shit's been going on energetically, and we are just merely humans having a spiritual experience. Like, we're just here. I hope I say that right, but anyway, I just feel like saying that. Yeah, I could split the deck. Yeah, Pa in reverse and Ace of Knives in reverse. So yeah, it's like a lot of secret delusions being illuminated. Like, no, baby, y'all not finna do that. Not that. So if any of you find yourself, like, clean your timeline up today. Like, don't watch it, because then it'll like start popping up in your algorithm, and it'll start being a part of your everyday watch. So, like, thumbs down that shit, immediately scroll, let a motherfucker know you like something or don't like it. Take time away from social media, and also like do something that like fuels your creativity, ground, things like that, because it's a lot of misinterpretation, and if you not careful, you will miss the motherfucking boat. I'm telling you, Noah was building the ark. You finna miss that motherfucker. You finna miss it, like, hey, bruh, like, because you've got people telling you one thing, and that's not what it really is. And I want to say, I'm gonna look at my calendar right fucking now. Yeah, like, in my calendar, for some odd reason, and I'm not gonna say odd, like, for some alignment type reasoning, in there it's an event, and it says build the ark, and this might occur during Ramadan for me. I'm not totally sure why I set this up, but it's been there, and it's been there for a straight ass minute, and it's just like letting me know what to let go of and what to do and how to handle myself during this time. 11:44 on the time step, as I stated, as we go through this period, but it pops up every year around this time, and I'm just letting y'all know, like, when Noah was building the ark, metaphorically or for real, great floods, whatever, however you want to take that story, like, nobody believed him. Nobody believed Noah to the point where he only could take his immediate people and the fucking animals to, like, remake things that were about to be destroyed. I'm not saying it's about to be a great flood. I'm just saying a lot of things are shifting and changing. And are you, you're like, obviously I'm saying the ark in a metaphorical sense. But do not fall victim to that shit. Do not, because motherfuckers really is playing in our face right now with that energy of trying to keep you distracted and keep you out of alignment and, like, make you, like, question what it is you're out here pursuing and getting in touch with, which is your more spiritual side, which is your nature, which is you tapping more into who we are, in terms of women, like the divine feminine, and us, like, really getting back to ourselves. So, like, and then I ain't even gonna hold you like this. I just gotta download. And then, okay, I'm just gonna say it. Fuck it. Them Bones Judgment. Okay, Gullah Jack. I feel like it's men. Like, okay, so y'all know the concept of us, like, destroying and getting out of the patriarchy system, so there will be equal reciprocity and equal give and take. I've only seen men. It's very few women that are on my timeline, like, saying, like, real ignorant shit in terms of all these transits and all this stuff finna happen. It's like the men on my timeline is, like, talking against it. Not all men, just some men. But I'm just saying, I'm noticing every time it's like a man, and he's like, no, let me expose this and let me say this and da-da-da-da. Like, what is y'all doing? What y'all doing? What's that? So, yo, be mindful, because it's people, it's energies, and sometimes it don't even be the people in general. Like, their vessel is being used by entities that are taking them over and allowing them to say like stupid shit and interact with stupid shit. So like, yeah, don't fall for that, man. We getting back in touch. We tapping in. We're moving forward, and it's distractions. 5 of coins on the bottom of the deck. So, yeah, I'm just shuffling, talking. But, yeah, y'all, that I felt the need to say that because I've been getting a lot of that negativity and a lot of that resistance to the matriarchy rising. And what more is the matriarchy? Getting more in touch with your divine feminine, balancing your shadows, tapping into your intuition, and knowing how to read situations and yourself and people for your greater good, for your survival of the fittest. Getting more in touch with nature and herbs and the way the planets, the moon, and the stars roll so that you can be more balanced and pursue the life you want. Like, like, why y'all talking against it? So, understand Mercury retrograde vibes are vibing. That's all. That's it. That's all. Now, the sun is obviously still in Aries. We are still in a waning crescent moon in Pisces. So definitely continue to break those barriers, tear down those relationships, and anything that makes you question yourself, like anything that makes you question your journey, like get that shit the fuck out the way. Okay? Again, optical illusion with Mercury. So like all the wrong shit is being like displayed right now. Everything is the opposite. So when I see a motherfucker talking out the side of their neck, and I ain't all this season, I ain't been seeing nothing but positive, come back to the divine feminine, ground, nature, learn more spiritual. Like, I ain't been seeing none of that. And then all of a sudden, I'm seeing a bunch of men on my timeline questioning tarot readers and questioning the planetary hours and days, and questioning like the eclipse and the retrograde. I don't see them that. They let me know you on the right track, because they trying to see if you about what you say you about, and I'm about it in my who's the Master P. I'm about it. So yeah, stop playing. For real. Tell them go on, call your energy back, call your power back, because these people are crazy. So yeah, after that mini rant, the sun is in conjunction with Mercury today. So I do see a lot of like a more aggressive content. So try to like work and alchemize that into passion and into starting to communicate in a new way. Like, don't let that shit play into the other side of it where you're leaning more into your shadow. If anything, interact with people in a way that gets them to like see things differently from their passions and from the fact that there's like some things that need to change. Okay, not in a way of aggression and just being weird, because the energy is there, baby. It's Saturday too. The moon is in conjunction with Mars. And then you have there at about 6 degrees. Yeah, I still ain't did my degree studying yet. I got to get back on that. Get back on my zone with that. But I do know at the 0 degree that the moon is sextile with Jupiter right now. That's letting me know that whatever you're willing to deal with in terms of your shadow work, in terms of walking away, in terms of like banishing, because you know Pisces is all about banishing negativity and tapping into your intuition and your psychic development, which we all have. Like, it's just how do you use it, and do you use it on a personal level or a professional level? But we all got the spirit of intuition. So with the moon sextiling Jupiter in Taurus, they let me know like you deciding to use those things and move shit out your way is gonna result in a long-term blessing in your happiness, in your luck, in your just ability to foster a community long term. Like when I think of Jupiter, I'm thinking like you expanding, you growing, like, you know. So the energy of you growing is by releasing. You don't grow, you making room for things. So if you can make room today, then just know Jupiter is gonna bless you. Shout out to the east side for real. You know, Jupiter rules the east cardinal direction. New things I just learned. I need to put that on Patreon. So the moon is also conjuncting in Saturn, both which are in Pisces. So definitely be mindful of that karma. You know, get some discipline about yourself, about what you are trying to do. Don't get easily distracted. And, you know, think of this in terms of just when I say discipline and work and hustle, this is not about you just doing like rando go, 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 go. You know, you're not focused on busy work hustlers. You're focused on results. And those results could be in the form of a creative project or a thing that you just want to see accomplished. You're putting actionable steps into what you said you were going to do, not what society is telling you to do. So that's how you hold yourself accountable with that type of energy. The moon is sextile Uranus, so you can definitely bet that Pisces is giving those that love and those blessings to you being creative, to you being an individual and forming and tapping into your culture and really taking time to assess what's going on around you. Like being aware, being so self-aware that you hold yourself accountable and recognize your triggers. Mercury is squaring Pluto, and Pluto is so they kind of having a moment because obviously it's retrograding and that's all the rage, and Pluto's all about transforming. So yeah, a lot of people need to switch the way that they're processing this thing. Like Aquarius is all about being an individual, being a good person, being balanced, being real, being true. And a lot of people is misinterpreting being judgmental and being like too much of a good thing in terms that it comes off a different way. So be mindful of being so quick to speak. Be mindful of being so quick to post. Be mindful of being so quick to think you're the smartest person in the room. You know, stay a student. That's what Pluto and Aquarius is asking of you. So Mercury's kind of resisting that today because you're kind of, a lot of people are being either shown and tested or they just falling right into the bullshit. Period and point blank. Now, Venus is conjuncting with Neptune. So Venus in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces. If I'm not saying, let me scroll back up. Yeah. So be wary of formulating relationships based on like delusion, you know, content and what you like playing with in your head. Like you might be imagining some shit in one way that's not really the way it is. That does not mean like a negative thing. You just gotta, like I said, ground, like give things time. I know one guy got on there and was like, people telling you don't do things until after Mercury retrograde. And the reason you say that is because there is the possibility of miscommunication and misinterpreting things and really like being finessed. It's easier during this time span to be finessed on a spiritual level, on an energetic level. So to avoid that, you know, most major decisions need to be pushed off until at least the 25th. Because after that, Mercury is direct and you're going to be getting what it is. Not what you think it is. Not what you want it to be, but what it is. Like, as a spiritual person, I look at shit so differently now, and it really grinds my gears when people be like, or makes my ass itch when people try to like force you into like this box of just like, oh, just it is what it is. It's blah 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 blah. Like, okay. Like I found myself, I almost fell victim to like posting some cheeky like thing, and then I had to realize like I don't give a fuck about people who aren't vibrating my frequency. And I don't mean that as like a negative thing, like, oh, I'm above it, or if you didn't know, what I mean is if we're not speaking the same language on a level of being in alignment, why do I give a fuck about addressing it? Why do I care about like worrying about what you think and how you feel and etc. etc. Like if you're not trying to understand or overstand, because understand is a dominant term, then why do I care? Why am I trying to make you see? See, Noah saw that shit and was like, I'm done trying to convince y'all motherfuckers. And he got his ass on the boat and he went on. And guess what happened? Okay, we know what happened next. If you a Hoodoo community, you the black community, yeah, you ever picked up a Bible and been in any type of Sunday school, you know what happened next. Okay, thanks. That's what I feel about that. Or like Sodom and Gomorrah, like when Lot was like told his wife, like, don't look back. Like, bitch, don't look back. And she looked back. And she turned into a pillar of motherfucking salt. Like, what's not clicking, Steven? The fuck? Okay. And I gotta watch myself because, like I said, my Mercury is in Aries. So I'm being real, like, intentional about what I say, how I react, etc., etc. Because the Mercury retrograde in my motherfucking sign. So, I'm too curt. I'll say it really bluntly, and people might take me a certain way, and so that's why I'm just like, shh. Let's not misinterpret me. I want you to hear me just how I'm saying this shit. For real, for real. But yeah, like, you turn into pillars of salt. You getting left off the boat when they trying to tell you to build a motherfucking ark. Spirit leaving all types of little gumdrops and cues. And while you might be like, oh, nothing, like the world might not physically flood, because he did say he wouldn't do that again. They said it wouldn't happen again like that. But at the same token, it's like build the ark in another type of way. You know, get aligned, get knowledgeable, get in frequency with what's good. Don't be sowing no bad seeds. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know. Thanks. Anyway, cause like, yeah, I'm tired of that type of stuff. I be swiping up so fast. Like, please don't let this be a part of my algorithm. I'll be like, no, Lord, they ain't watching for 2 seconds. But I get a off vibe within like 2 to 5 seconds. You gotta go. Because I do not want you popping up in my algorithm at all. Okay, so what else? Pluto. Mars is conjuncted with Saturn. Jupiter is conjuncted with Uranus. So you are going to be more happy long term if you embrace your individuality in yourself. If you step into creating something new, you are going to be more happy long term. That's how you make those energies alchemize each other. Neptune is sextile Pluto. Neptune and Pisces. So, yeah. Design your life. Design what you want to see. Use this energy today. Like, don't allow yourself to get tricked and get stuck. And then you stuck in like this repeated pattern. Spirit is saying, design your life. Like, imagine it the way you want to be. Move, visualize, and you'll be okay. Neptune sextile Pluto says you'll be straight. And that's at a 3 degree. So when the lower they get, the more I be like, absolution. Let's see. The nodes, obs are conjuncting because they're all in the same sign of Aries. And so it's just a lot of inner and deep work being done. People are projecting, so be mindful of that. Like, when you see people talking shit and you see things, like, understand that shit ain't got nothing to do with you. That's the T on that. Let's clock the T on those aspects. You see some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. People are projecting. People are projecting. People are, like, being more passionate about things that they believe in. That doesn't necessarily mean that it has something to do with you, per se. You feel me? But yeah, so with the Lilith, like, Lilith is strong. Lilith is transiting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. She's opposing the moon. So, like, People not wanting to do that deep work, not wanting to walk away from things that don't serve them, not wanting to banish their enemies, instead just can't continue to interact and give them energy. Not wanting to get rid of negativity, like anything that'll cleanse you and allow you to move forward. Like, she find that shit. Period. Lilith is Trini Jupiter though, so like if you do the work, you will be more digestible. You will expand. You will have luck. You will have happiness if you do the work. She's also opposing Saturn. So your discipline will be tested today, obviously. Your stealth, your karma, your ability to not like engage with bullshit will be tested today, for sure. You know, how much work are you willing to put into this change that you asked for will be tested today. She's training Uranus. So if you can get away from feeling like you got to be gang all the way, and you don't know how to be a separate thinker, and you don't know how to tap into what's moving forward, yeah, you need to do that. Like, lean into different right now. Lean into what feels uncomfortable. Lean into unfamiliarity right now. And a lot of people are like, nah, let's just keep it the way it go. Let's just like that pretty much shit will get you cut off in my book these days. Pretty much. Well, no, not pretty much. Strange. Like, the idea that we are all living on different frequencies, and it's like some people just don't live on the same frequency, and you will have to lower yourself to meet them and communicate with them. And just this season is just not the time for that. You know, I'm giving very much Saturn cord cutting energy right now. Like, let that shit go before it drags you down. Like, people want you to hold up and wait while they grasp an understanding instead of meeting you where you're at, like, later on. Like, you need to recognize, and if those people are meant to align later on, God willing, you know what I'm saying, they'll be around and they'll have evolved, and y'all will be speaking somewhat of the same language. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But don't you dare stop. Hey, because you're inviting that energy in. You are allowing yourself to meet them at a frequency that, I'm telling you, with this energy, you're going to be stuck there. Build the ark. Build the motherfucking ark. That's what I'm calling this episode. Build the ark. I've been kind of like stuck on episode names lately. Y'all notice, like, usually I have like a catchy name for the episode. Like the past couple of days, I just been kind of like, all right, I'm reading. It's a true reading, but yeah, it's just a Friday reading. Like, I have nothing. But today is a build the ark day. Build the fucking ark. And that don't mean build the ark, like build your ark. Build your ark, okay? Build your ark for you and yours. Like, for real. Chiron is conjuncting the sun. Both of them are kind of playing off of each other. So just be mindful of healing, like that energy of moving too quickly, speaking too quickly, being too headstrong in matters that don't even, well, you know, it don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It holds no significance. Go ahead and heal. You know, you don't have to explain everything. You don't have to address everything. You don't have to engage. What you need to be focused on is alchemizing that Chiron energy, doing your shadow work, and starting anew. Because Aries is about new starts, changing your mindset. Confirmation. So with that said, I just did a burp. With that said, I'm just going to go ahead and pull. Because I had to. But it's crazy, like, what's crazy, and okay, so I'm going to speak on it. Like, in my spiritual journey, like, over the years, I would see certain aspects of people, and then I had to realize, like, that was one of my gifts, right? Seeing, like, beyond, like, what people present on the surface, like, hearing what they're not saying, seeing what they don't want you to see. Like, it's a gift and a curse, and in that, I found myself, like, accepting, and, like, that's who I am. Like, I'll accept you. I'll accept your shadow. But then, like, a lot of that, I had to hold myself accountable because it's like, bitch, you been seen. What? Like, stop playing. So I can see. Like I said, like, the cards are just a tool, man. They a tool to make sure, I'm a Pisces, so we're a mirror and we absorb the energy of all the other signs. So I be trying to make sure I'm on the right path. Like, I'm not speaking from an ego space. That's where we pick up the cards, like, am I being too much of this or too much of that? Let me know. Give me a real message. Give me a real sign. And don't let it be my ego. But, like, I can see, and it's crazy in this timeline of analyzing. Like, the veils are so thin right now, especially with all that water, that Pisces energy. Oh my God. That's why people like, I'm like, bad spirit. Bad spirit. So it's crazy being able to see it and notice it and clock it. You know what I'm saying? You can clock it. Like, oh yeah, Like, I've been seeing a lot of And I don't have to get on there and like, oh, that's a Like, instinctively, that's an You know what I'm saying? So that's just how they roll. Ooh, yep, Black Hermit, split the date, manipulation. Ooh, Black Hermit in reverse with the 8 of baskets. Walk away from manipulation and trickery. So, Black Hermit is the magician. Walk away from manipulation and trickery and bad habits. Man, please. Spirit about to talk today. I'm letting y'all know now. I can feel it. So let's get into this collective reading for this good Saturday. I know I'm a little late. I usually be earlier. But I just been like, on Saturday and Sunday, I kind of flow. I'm trying to break out of the rigidity of, colorism. Like, gotta do this at this time. Gotta do this. Like, I'm just flowing, like, in that way. So, whatever. Anyway. I'm still following my planetary hours with things, but what I'm saying is, like, the idea that I have to get up at a certain time, do a certain thing, like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, that shit's not working in the higher timelines. And that's being very resistant. So I'm trying to flow. I flow on certain days. Put it like that. Let's see, Spirit, what y'all got for me? I come to you respectfully and humbly and gracefully asking and thanking you for opening these roads for me so I can communicate with you guys and get some guidance and continue to protect and cover me as I do this for my tribe and myself. I appreciate the gift. I don't abuse the gift. I respect it. I honor it. So let's just see what Spirit talking about, y'all. And the ancestors, what y'all got for us today? So we got the 9 of Knives in the upright. Let's see. We've got the 2 of Sticks in the upright. I'm already feeling letting go. This is giving very much let go, move on energy. Tell me about the tribe. Ooh, everybody ungrounded right now. You need to commit. Dr. Grant in reverse. You need to commit to change. You need to, with the Lilith, we got, y'all, I'm going to do that Lilith guide soon. I'm still working on the ebook. And after I, work on the ebook and get that released officially, then I'm going to start working on that Lilith guide. Because let me tell you something. With Lilith being in, a lot of people don't like to fuck with their shadow. Let's speak on it. They like to love and light their way. Yeah, that's not real. That shit'll drive you crazy. I done seen it. I done seen some upstanding citizens lose their shit because they trying to be too perfect and too this and too that. And that's just not the way it works. But Lilith is in Virgo. Dr. Grant in reverse. This let me know, it's a lot of uncommittal energy. That we aren't organized. We not grounded. We got to get on task. You got to commit to the journey. Tell me about the near future. Ooh, we got the 7 of Knives. Resistance to negative thinking. Turning over a new leaf. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm clocking it. Tell me all over. Tell me about it. Ooh, Mother of Knives in the reverse. Air energy. Heavy air energy. Heavy change the way you see shit energy. The Mother of Knives, she's pessimistic. She's stubborn. She thinks she know everything. She's manipulative. So let's clock this, okay? Tell me about the Dr. Grant in reverse, Virgo energy. Yeah, Daughter of Sticks. There is a reckless, type of deal where you are not moving forward in a way that's changing. Your movement is stopped. You don't know if you should do this or do that. You feel me? Like you're still unsure. You're not committed to the journey at hand. And you got about 2 days, like the arc. Don't miss the boat. Being uncommitted to change. Don't miss the boat. Still dwelling on shit that don't serve you. Ooh. Daughter of Sticks. Five of Knives in the upright. Clarifying the Daughter of Sticks in reverse and the Dr. Grant in reverse. So yeah, that's just letting me know it's like you gotta overcome that. You really gotta walk in a way in your truth, but also realizing that that's some shit you need to change. Like sometimes I feel like people live in their truth and they take that in a way like I'm just gonna continue to just be that way. No, living in your truth is taking accountability, then doing something about that shit. Okay. Yeah, we definitely gotta move forward. And I'm speaking with conviction because as I'm channeling, it's like spirit is like giving me the tone, like like cutthroat, like no, because you're gonna be singing the same old song next season if you don't. Yeah, you gotta overcome this. You've gotta be prepared to kind of step forward into a new phase. That Nine of Knives is like let go energy for the past. Like let go of the past. Let go of who you once were. It's time to move forward. It's time to move on. You can't plant good things. The lavender is the plant. So that's letting me know like you receiving clarity about a lot of situations that you need to walk away from. You need to make peace with that shit and move on. Now the Two of Sticks is about like presently the collective is in the process of moving and deciding like, are we gonna be in this essence of these people or are we gonna make this journey on our own? It's really all about you planning for long-term endeavors though. You at the beginning, you move into action. Like twos are about action. So if you was to see this, and I'll show the visuals later, like they, looking out on the lake and they're like, what's next? He got his 2 sticks and he on his way, let me work with what I got type energy. But there's this theme of, again, not committing to the new path. And it's time for you to do that with that 5 of Knives, and you do that by changing the way you're thinking, the way you're processing the journey. Then we got the 7 of Knives in the upright, in the reverse. Clarify, tell me more. Yeah, it's kind of like replaying the Daughter of Knives. Ooh, air energy, fucking heavy. So the 7 of Knives is like the resistance to changing your thoughts. Like this is just all about our mindset, bro. All about our mindset, all about the idea that you maybe be moving like, pessimistic, stubborn, Daughter of Knives. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I want to make sure I'm on the right path. Okay, so yeah, just being negative as fuck. Like, being a victim. You're not a victim. Being negative, being a victim. Clarify the Daughter of Knives. Yeah, it's time for you the Bishop C.H. Mason, meaning it's time for you to walk with spirit. It's time for you to trust spirit and do your rituals. Like, lean into that shit. Like, don't be so impatient that you're just gonna accept the first thing thrown at you this season. You're planning, you're being more mindful, not just jumping at whatever, being ungrounded, just making kind of reckless type of decisions and moves. Yeah, that's not what you want at all. The Daughter of Sticks is really what the Knight of Wands, and usually that's someone who just moves too damn quick and is like reckless as hell. Do too much. So tell me about the Mother of Knives, please. Ooh, the Mother of Knives with the 10 of Knives. Oh my God, y'all, the thinking. It's the thinking for me. Yup, negative thinking. Tell me about the 10 of knives in reverse. Ooh, you gotta stop doing this. You thinking negatively and pessimistically about your plans. So now you're kind of like second guessing them and wondering should you or shouldn't you. The Ace of Coins in reverse. Tell me more. So you need to pull the strength up out you. Do you got that dog in you? Because you got to be strong enough to fight those feelings, like your long-term plans and what you're starting to invest in is not working for you. The gift that you're being given is not going to work for you. That eight of baskets still on the bottom after I did the shuffle, so that's letting me know. Walk away from these habits. It's a habit thing. It's a you thing today, guys. It's not a them thing. It's a you thing. You know, for sure. Now I'm going to get a message from the guides and see. And the ancestors just ate us up real quick. Confirmation with the chills. The ancestors, I ain't gonna lie though, can't hold you. They not with that shit. Like, so you're thinking, ooh, especially with that Neptune and Pisces energy and that sextile Jupiter, I think. My screensaver on so I can't see the chart. But like, yeah, so what you think is what it is. And like people be like, oh, like a waning moon is bad, I can't attract. You gotta alchemize energy because you can destroy and remove and banish, and then in attraction season, which is next week, you could be calling in some shit that you don't necessarily want by your thoughts and your energy and what you committed to. So you need to commit to where you're going, commit to the new path. That's how you overcome the challenges. Night of Wands in the upright, fucking in. And then Night of Wands again. There go that night, mama, there go that man. Mama, there go that man. Period. Alright, stop playing. Yeah, a lot of people don't, like, we got this 6, 7, 8 of cups. A lot of people do not want to walk away from certain things and people and places, and that's what's holding me back. King of Wands, and you don't want to walk away possibly from a King of Wands energy, which could be you or that person. Because when I say energy, is energy, you know. So there's somebody in your life, or maybe it's your ass. Yeah, you at a 10 of Pentacles. You have the possibility to be at a 10 of Pentacles, but you got to do this damn shadow work. And that cause, with the Page of Swords, I split the deck. That is going to cause you to change. Like, realize that the messages that you get in your thoughts are lying to you. Feelings come and go. You understand? Queen of Swords in reverse again at the bottom of the deck, yo. Feelings come and go. Don't be acting on this shit. Not right now. Like, if you're grounded and you're ready, you need to be working on things you've already been working on. Like, commit. Dr. Grant. Period. And I ain't even laid the cards down. They already going in. The guys ain't playing either. Yeah, you got to do the work. Commit. 1, 2, 6, 7. Ooh, 7 of motherfucking coins. You got to do the work. The work has got to be done. Yep, get committed. Ooh, the Hermit. The Hermit in reverse. Get out of your head. Ooh, this the bottom of the deck, y'all. I ain't even... Okay. Yo, Spirit said, release. Okay, we got 3 of Swords. So release the trauma. Release, heal. Because you have trauma over, like, setting down, like, foundation for yourself with the Ace of Pentacles. And you need to get out of your head with the Emperor reverse about your plans. Aries energy. And you need to get committed because you're not committed. You being all in your head about your plans and doing like the work is like tearing your ass up in the field. And then we got the 7 of coins. Yeah, so work. When I'm hearing Kriana, work. Okay, and don't, like I said, look at it like working like for the man or doing like what you normally do. No, the work is inner. The work is stepping into your creativity. The work is the real change, not you work and going, you know, I'm just doing the hustle. Like, I'm teaching against that. I know people see me say, like, the evolved hustler, like, oh, she means just the hustle culture is dead. No, you still gotta get it, but you're getting it authentically. You're attracting. You're not chasing. You are literally just falling into who you authentically are. Okay? So it's a lot of endings today that need to happen. And y'all hear me, I'm just not knocking on the door. I was so rude. I was going in the back door and they was eating my ass up. I was going in the back door, y'all. I wasn't even knocking, going through the front door. I was going through the back door peeking. They would eat my ass up, boy. Guys, what's going on, y'all? Oh my God, yes, you gotta let go. The tower, bruh. Endings. Didn't I just say that? Ooh, whoever catch this, you need it. Yeah, let go. Endings are happening all around you. Towers are happening. Allow that shit to burn. Like Usher said, let it burn. Let it burn, because you're going to get caught up in that shit. And Spirit is giving you the forewarning and the insight of saying, hey, it's a burning building. Build a motherfucking ark. Energetically, do you still want to be stuck in stagnancy with these same people, these same energies, these same ways? And it's all about projection. So if you no longer relate, then why you sticking around? Tell me about the Two of Sticks. Ooh, then we got the Two of Sticks in reverse. You still sticking around is causing you to you're not making a decision. Spirit saying you need to make a decision, but you're not making a decision. Ooh, tell me. Yeah, it's time for you to tap into your intellect with the Queen of Swords and the upright. Get for real. She independent. She's smart. The Queen of Swords or the Mother of Knives in the Hoodoo deck. She's smart. She's independent. She analyzes. She strategizes. You need to get out your feelings and make a move. Tell me about the Five of Knives. So once you do this, we finally got some feelings in here. We got the Ten of Cups. It's saying once you commit and change direction and overcome these challenges, you will reach Ten of Cups energy. You will be happy. You will be fulfilled. You will be stable. But you got to let this shit in, bruh. Tell me about the CH Mason. Ooh. So going back is not going to bring you happiness. You will not find the new beginnings in the past. Obviously, right? Tell me about it. Yeah, it's time for you to get fearless and move forward, maneuver. It's time for you to really, that Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is the Daughter of Sticks. So again, that's telling you, you are leaving behind familiarity and the old way of doing things. And you need to be strong and passionate about that. You need to believe. You need to believe. I saw this quote on Twitter the other day, and it was so good. The girl was like, how you gonna say you're a witch? You need to think like a witch. You saying you're a witch, you want to live like a witch, you need to think like a witch. And in that sense of the thing, operating as a hoodoo or a root worker or a conjure woman or man, it's we operate on a different realm. We don't communicate the same way everybody else communicate, okay? We don't live the same way everybody else lives. So stop expecting everybody to get it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 of baskets. So that's 6 of cups. Yeah, so you waiting around for everybody else to catch on, baby. And you need to build the arc. Keep hearing me say that. Yeah, it's time for you to make peace with your past and move forward. Tell me about the strength. Yeah, you gotta have strength. You won't let a lot of this shit die. Death in reverse. Yeah, you gotta let it go. A lot of these energies are not transforming. Some people are just meat suits. Some people are just Agent Smiths. And you not allowing yourself to have a rebirth is stopping with this 3 of Wands. It's make a fucking decision. You don't want to make a decision. You can't see the first couple of steps, so you're nervous. And you don't want to, with the 5 of Cups in reverse, you don't want to walk away. You mulling over what you lost. And you need to move forward. Yeah, we got the 8 of Wands. So that's letting me know, you will make progress, bruh. You will make progress. When I say bruh, I can mean sis too. You will make progress when you let this shit in. Make a choice to move forward. Make a choice to heal and realize what you've got with you right now. Work with what you got. What Mariah Carey said that day, I'm working with the best I got. Shit, for real. You gotta get out of this bitterness of like feeling like these energies aren't coming with you, you know? Being pessimistic. After a season though, you know, it's there for you. All towers aren't bad towers. Every time you see the tower card, it's not a bad thing. Every time you see the devil card, it's not a bad thing. You know, some things are about transformation. Some things are about destroying and removing so you can start over, like heavy Saturn energy. Yeah, it's a no for me, dog. I look at life, and when I think about changing and when I think about rebirth and transformation, and Lord knows I've lived many a life. I've died and came back so many times. I'm not even going to hold you. But I look at it like help to me is what's in front of me got to be better than what's behind me. Like ain't shit back though. Nothing that I want, nothing that I'm willing to conform to and like give into. Like, it's not what I want. Now I'm gonna knock on the oracle because we want to get these true feels. You know, it's open for interpretation, so I really want to see what's going on. I want to be polite. Yeah, you are not able to create like nothing from nothing begets nothing. You can't turn shit into sugar. Okay? Clarifies. Yeah, you don't need to collaborate. You don't need to collaborate with everybody. You know, this is an inside job. Who's supposed to meet you will meet you. Tell me more. Yeah, remain a mystery. The mystery card came out. Maybe you don't see that yet either. Maybe that's something you don't see. Like, the reason that you can't create is because these ain't people you're supposed to be creating with. They're not supposed to get it. Yeah, gotcha. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you need to protect yourself, and protect yourself by moving forward. You protect yourself by, like, ascending and not even trying to interpret. Yeah, if you adapt to your new path, you know, like that girl said, if you I'm going to turn it around and say hoodoo. If you a hoodoo, you know what I'm saying? If you're a spiritualist, if you're a hoodoo, you need to start moving like that. And everybody in the world ain't that. It was only 3 wise men, not 10 million. Feel me? There were 3 wise men. Ooh, what a download. There was 3 wise men that went to get a gift to Jesus. There was 3 wise men, 3 magi. Magi. No, the magi is magic. Anyway, there were 3 wise men. Not 10,000, not 14,000. Jesus, there were 12 disciples. Okay? Noah took 2 of each animal. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Yeah, you're free, and you need to really, like, we got the freedom card. You free. You don't know. You need to free yourself today. Free yourself, man. Free your mind, and the rest will follow. Shout out to my girls in Vogue. Tell me about the 8 of Steeds. Yeah, everybody don't got good intentions, and these are people maybe that you weren't able to defend yourself against. And a lot of these people are still disguising themselves. They've yet to be revealed to you. But you transformed. You transformed. You know, or maybe you haven't revealed that you've transformed, or people just don't see it. You don't have to keep telling people you've changed. Just change. That's what I just heard. Yeah. You don't have to, okay, intentions. You don't have to tell people your intentions. You don't have to defend them. You don't have to reveal yourself. Just do it. Like Nike, nigga. Period. Use your instincts. Oh, man. Period. Okay. So, y'all, that was to the point. I got so many chills. I'm going to post the visuals. I did do, yesterday, I did like a separate extended reading for Patreon. And that's something I might start doing more on a regular. If you are a member of my Patreon, let me know how you liked it, because I did do an extended reading and I talked about the herbs within the reading. When I did the video, it was just a little easier. So I am going to post the herbs though, regardless of whether I do the extended reading or not. And, oh yeah, never mind. Because I forgot. This only supposed to happen once a week. And it just happened yesterday. So I'm going to catch y'all next week with that. But I am going to put the herbs, because if you need to use them for any of your cord cutting or protective rituals today, you can. Because that protective oracle just came out. So yeah, be smart and protect yourself against these partnerships and these people who, they ain't talking about shit. They ain't talking about themselves. Nathaniel. And the herbs will help you with the protective wards, with cord cuttings, and things of that nature. I will be posting some protection and cord cutting teams on Patreon, as well as the website area. But yeah, y'all, that's my word. If this message resonates, don't forget to follow, like, share, and subscribe. And tell a friend, you feel me? If they do resonate. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I am open for private spiritual sessions today. So hit me up if you need a little bit of guidance. I love you guys, and we will chat soon.